What's going on, dudes? I wanted to make a video before Season 2 starts on October 6th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for me, or a relative time zone for you. So, Terror Zones, right? It's come up a couple times in the chat. They are the best way to get experience. It's not even close when comparing it to like Bale runs and things like that. Terror Zones, after I'd say roughly level 90, are just incredible EXP gains, and there's nothing else like it before. So, this is not going to be a video that talks about numbers, number crunching, things like that, just my experience kind of playing Terror Zone. So one big thing I want to talk about is placement when killing monsters in a party. So you'll notice here, most of the players are kind of close, and there's a reason for that. In Diablo 2, if you didn't know this, there is actually an EXP radius. So when you kill stuff, if you're killing monsters in the game, whether they're normal, champions, and unique, super unique bosses, whatever it's going to be, if you're doing that and you're outside of about a screen and a half to 2 screens away, so like look at Boost in this example, he's way off in space, right? If you're that far away from the other party members when you kill monsters, they won't get the XP that you got killing it in that position because you're too far away. So when Terror Zones are happening and you're in there, if you want to make sure you're getting the most XP out of it, make sure you're within a screen and 2 screens, 1.5 to 2 screens of killing the monsters to provide that EXP bonus to your party members, or they're going to just straight lose. One other thing I want to touch on is monster EXP. Just know in the game that it's +5 or -5 your level. So if you're in Chaos Sanctuary and you're level 80, you're getting full XP because monsters levels there, the monster level there is 85, okay? For the typical monsters, right? And then when you move up, and let's say you're level 90, you've been doing Chaos Sanctuary, just spamming it, getting after huge, right? And you're level 90 now, you're still good. But what happens at level 91? You take a massive EXP penalty because you're no longer within 5 levels of the monsters that you're killing. But that's where Terror Zones come in. And that's where you really want to use that to your advantage, is kill things that are higher or equal to your level within 5. Okay? That's what you want to do. If you're just returning to D2R Season 2, there's a couple items that have been added to the game through this new Terror Zone mode that you can check here and here. There's 2 videos there, Sunder Grand Charms, and they have an update push. So you should check that out so you're familiar with it. And that may adjust the class decision you choose to start with. As crazy as it is, these items actually exist. So get in there and see what you think. One other thing I want to mention is class choice. So now that Season 2 is coming out and you have Sunder Grand Charms that can basically sunder or remove an entire immunity from hell, what class would you choose? Well, that's a question I get a lot on stream, and my answer is this. Play whatever class you have fun playing. Don't play a class that is just min-maxy, something you're going to get bored with, trying to break the game. That'll typically lead to like burnout, and then you get kind of bored. So for me in Season 1, it was a Hammerton. I love the Hammerton because it did great damage, it could carry people through hard events, and it was just always there and didn't really struggle with any content in the game at all. Now, I think with Season 2, a lot of you guys may enjoy that too, unlike, as an example, Fire Druid or Fire Sorceress, right? Because you can sunder those immunities now, and you can just full send fireballs or like Hydras out the wazoo, right? You're gonna have a good time, and that's what I'm hoping you get to choose and enjoy, is play a class you like, not so much picking a class because it's OP or is the meta. You can make your own meta pretty much now with these Sunder Grand Charms. And I was very surprised to see the current push from Blizzard. Look at this. I'm going to share a video with you right over here. It's kind of crazy. Watch the drop rates of this. This is from War Theory on YouTube. I'm just going to show this to you. This was the current patch that's been released. Watch the Sunder Grand Charms. There's one off of one champion. That's 2 Grand Charms off 2 champions. Basically, the way it's currently set in the game, and I don't believe this is going to go live, but the way it's currently set is almost every champion pack or super unique or unique that you kill inside of a Terror Zone is going to give you a Sunder Grand Charm. Here you see, unique goes down, Griswold's there. That's already 3 Grand Charms. This is just Tristram. And so Griswold here, Greasy Grizz getting slapped on right by the Lightning Sorceress, and boom, there's 4. So it's kind of nuts actually if that's going to be the drop rate. I hope that it's not. I hope that it's a placeholder for an adjusted value that's going to change on October 6th, because I really personally feel like grinding Terror Zones should be a illustrious reward you get randomly for clearing that zone. And let me explain what you sort of saw there. Those Terror Zones now have a certain mob attribute that is applied to champions, bosses, uniques, and super uniques in Terror Zones. So if you've got any of those that I just mentioned, it can drop that Sunder Grand Charm. So what might you do? You might just start farming those very exclusive mob types to get the Sunder Grand Charm. But if they're dropping as fast as we just saw, and that goes live, it really isn't all that. It isn't all that great to me, because I'd like it to be, like I said, I like these to be around Bourgeois in terms of rarity. If it's dropping like water, that's tough ones, man. I mean, it's great for build diversity. You can play whatever you want, but the value of them just goes way down. And that special feeling you get for finding one, I think, kind of erodes almost instantaneously. And I hope that isn't the case. I hope that changes. You know, I'm positive. I'm thinking that's going to get reworked. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So there it is, October 6th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Season 2 start. If you're interested in joining me, I'm going to raffle off 3 spots from this channel to play live with myself, Dabrensky125, and Sweet Phil, as well as a couple other all-stars in the community. So if you want to be on that list to start the ladder push, you're more than welcome to come on in and get involved and break these demons huge, because that's what we love to do. Again, I'll probably go live at 6:30 Eastern on October 6th, which would give us enough time to do the raffle, maybe get you on the team and play together. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.